There are some companies, if you have a captain that is aboard and is operating the boat at all times while underway, then they're willing to do it.
Hey, Captain Keith coming to you from Clearwater once again, and I got Jake Hill, the Director of Insurance with Newcoast, one of our partners. Continuing on kind of like the insurance themed questions and stuff like that. Is boat insurance required by law?
It depends on the state, and I know that's a typical insurance response, that it depends, but some states will require it no matter what. Some states, they don't. It's the requirement for insurance is largely driven by marinas. So the marina is going to require, at a minimum, a liability policy on all the boats that enter their marina. So if you don't have physical damage coverage on the boat, so the boat isn't itself insured, at a minimum, you're going to have a liability policy that covers the marina if your boat sinks and they have to raise the boat and get it out of there. If you crash into somebody else's boat or the docks, then they want to make sure that your insurance is going to take care of that. So it's almost always driven by the marina, not necessarily the state, but there are some states that do mandate insurance.
On the insurance, on this side of it too, so you've also got to kind of show a chain of command, kind of like a history of owning boats or whatever when you have insurance, because I know like somebody just jumping into a yacht, like say, may have to have a stipulation or something. They might have to have 50 hours of captained
Absolutely.
Crew type deal.
That's correct. And so there's a requirement for almost every loan that the vessel has physical damage coverage. And it's more difficult for customers that don't have a lot of experience on similar sized vessels to get insurance. There are some companies, if you have a captain that is aboard and is operating the boat at all times while underway, then they're willing to do it. But even then, some insurance companies, unless you have a history of ownership of similar sized boats, then they won't insure you at all, even with a captain aboard at all times.
Right. A lot of good info out there, guys. So if you're planning on buying a boat, get with your finance guys, like we talked about in some of the other series and stuff like that. And then Jake here and his team at Newcoast can make sure that you're squared away and you're set up and you're going to be covered insurance-wise. So stay tuned. We've got a lot more questions coming up that you guys have asked. And as we're going through this, drop your comments down there below and make sure you like and click and do all that kind of stuff. So thanks again. We'll see you all out on the water.